79 feels like 82 out your door on a Lady of the Lake Sky 9, but we do have an excessive heat warning across our area for today. Could feel as warm as 115 at the high point of the day. And if you look at the peak heat indices, not only do we have an excessive heat warning today, excessive heat watch for tomorrow, which means tomorrow we are possibly going to need another excessive heat warning out there. Will we get any relief for today? Well, here's the thing. The graph takes us all the way up to 100 as the raw number, but then we do get a couple of non-severe thunderstorms later on in the day. Looks like it's going to be too little too late. Probably the time will be between 4 p.m. and 7 p.m. Thereafter, it gets dark outside and all those convective thunderstorms go away. All the flickers of green on your screen on live local radar not hitting the ground. Showers moving out, not moving in. And we've been keeping a very watchful eye on some tropical traffic, not tropical trouble as far as we're concerned, but 1, 2, 3. There's 96L. That's expected to become Debbie, maybe. Not a guarantee, though. Here's Beryl, and then here's Chris. Chris actually just got downgraded to a tropical depression. So there's Chris right there. And actually, here's a little bit of good news. This just happened a few minutes ago. Check this out. This is 96L. It's not in red anymore. Now it's down to orange. So it went from a high chance of development to a medium chance. That tells us it's not even a guarantee. Now let's take a look at the B storm, and B is for Beryl. B really should be for beast because that's what this thing is. Was a category 4, now down to a category 3, still expected to become a category 4 again, and then watch what happens. Actually, you know what? I misspoke. It actually is a category 4 with winds now at 130 miles per hour, but it goes all the way down to a tropical storm as it gets into the Gulf this upcoming weekend. So again, we could breathe a sigh of relief there. Out in the Caribbean, though, they definitely got to keep a watchful eye on that. African dust is out there and a couple of thick plumes moving our way over the next week or so. Locally, it is going to be another brutally hot one with highs around 98, 30, maybe a 40% chance of a shower or storm in the afternoon. And if you get one of those, count yourself on the lucky side. Not much help from the winds. They are mainly going to be below 10 miles per hour. We're still warm and very muggy overnight tonight. We'll leave in a 20% chance early, drop it to 0, and then the overnight low, not so low, just below 80 degrees. Again, we've got a red highlight for today. That's the first alert, not because of anything severe, but because of the heat warning. And then it looks like rain chances actually go down a little bit Thursday, Independence Day, Friday, Saturday, down to about 20%. So the fireworks displays will be good to go. So the weather looks like it's going to cooperate. And we here in Louisiana, it looks like for the time being, don't have to worry about any of that tropical mess out there at 7:06. So there's a little bit of good news. Hopefully Johnny's got some good news on the roads. Johnny?
Just now starting to see our first little bit of traffic. It's on I-12 coming out of Denham Springs from right past Range, 4-H Club Road. There's the Amite River right here. And then you get into East Baton Rouge Parish and it slows down again. Let me give you a couple of camera shots. There's the traffic approaching Amite River Bridge. That's the Amite River Bridge, upper right-hand corner of your screen. And then right past that is O'Neill and Millerville. Millerville to about Sherwood, maybe closer to Airline. Slow traffic on 12 West. And then it picks up in speed a little bit until you get past College to Acadian, then Acadian past Perkins on toward Dalrymple, and the City Park Lakes is a little bit slow, and our bridge traffic has gotten a little tighter coming in. Not seeing a whole lot of backup, just a little slower traffic coming in from Port Allen on I-10 eastbound coming out of the west side of the parish, or west side of the river. 7:07, we do this thing every morning. It's WAFB 9 News Now, always live, always local. Matt and Liz coming back to you next. Stay with us.
7:08 your time here on a Monday, July 1st. I tell you, though, the last day of June had Baton Rouge firefighters busy. They had a late-night fire. No human inside this particular house, but there was a dog.
And the good news update, well, they saved the
There you
dog.
go.
Let's get you to some photos of this fire here. This was actually on Peerless Street. That's kind of near Plank Road, where Baton Rouge Fire called out there right around 11 o'clock last night. And we're told here that, again, no humans were in this house at the time, but they were able to rescue a dog, which you'll see in that next photo there, kind of in that crate, unharmed. I think that's the key here. Now, the investigation starts into what may have started this house fire.
We need you to have a look here at your screen. It's actually a phone call to 911 if you see this man. That is Josue Guevara Mejia. He's 35 years old. Liz is a murder suspect.
Yeah, this is in connection to a deadly shooting here, this killing the life of 50-year-old Sheila Mitchell. We're told she was killed inside of a residence on Saturday. This was Saturday morning on North Christie Drive. Now, police are asking you to keep a close eye, not only on that gentleman that you saw in that photo, but also that white van. It's got a temporary tag with a certain license plate here. Now, police are considering him to be armed and dangerous. So it's not just Crime Stoppers, it is a phone call to 911.
Let's go over a few things that may be new for you beginning today in the world of new laws here. Think property insurance, think gaming, think education, crime and punishment. It is July 1, typically that day when a lot of those new laws go into effect, those things that were passed during the regular session. It's not just today, though. Rest of the week, we got some more to come. It's busy.
It sure is. So you're looking at a look at dozens of different laws here, and this is just a snapshot. There's certain laws for certain parishes that are going into effect.
That's true, yeah.
We've broken down some of those that kind of apply statewide here, and to Matt's point, we've got them today, July 4th and August 1st too. We're going to recap all of that for you, but to get a better look, head to the 9 News app for this story.
We'd be here all morning if we're doing all the
we sure would.
And there's other things to go on, including this. Beginning at 2 o'clock this afternoon, press conference, including the governor and the Attorney General Liz Muriel as well. This is all about a recent, well, not about all about, but there's a recent ruling from a judge talking about the Denka Performance Elastomer plant, saying you need to change a few things to come into more compliance with the EPA. Is that going to be part of a potentially an issue going forward? We may actually see with the press conference today.
They're actually going to be speaking from the Denka power plant there in St. James Parish. It's going to happen at 2 o'clock this afternoon. But back here in our part of the world, we want to let you know about some opportunities to maybe buy some things for your home or office while benefiting local nonprofits. Matt, the cool thing about this here, they're also giving out free food boxes because the Greater Baton Rouge Food Bank will also be camped out there.
They're doing that from 10 a.m. to noon, right? Until supplies last. And then the big sale goes on from like noon to 6, as mentioned there. It's the Jewel J. Newman Community Center in Scotlandville. So if you think you kind of want to maybe check this out, what a great opportunity. Go and check it out. Stepping up to the microphone a little bit later on today, as always, got the Baton Rouge Press Club on Monday. Perfect timing for this, right? We got hurricane season. Everybody always, having conversations about, are the lights going to stay on? Look who's stepping up here.
Jeff Andrew with Denko, Chief Strategy and Regulatory Officer. He's going to be the guest speaker today. Of course, that conversation is happening at Drusilla Place Catering. Doors will open at 11:30. He'll start speaking right around 12:15. Let's also talk about firework safety, right? I know it's July 1st, but July 4th, that's only a couple days away here. If you're making those plans to maybe buy and blow those fireworks, an important first question, is it legal where I plan to blow them off?
And in Baton Rouge, East Baton Rouge Parish, it's not. The majority of voters, majority of viewers, but you get out into places like Livingston or Ascension, just check and make sure it's good to go and legal. Because look, if it's not legal, it's illegal, and folks are like, no, I live in a place where it's illegal. I don't have to worry about my dog being scared by anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, Bo Co. You gonna put the thunder vest on?
That. Yeah, I already know.
Exactly right.
That's it.
And obviously, you live in a parish where it's not legal, but chances are you're still gonna have to deal with some of that because people do it anyway. Matt Venezia was live this morning with the good folks at Baton Rouge Fire Department talking about ways to stay safe. But yeah, to your point, the first thing you should be doing is it even legal to do it?
Follow the rules here. Not only are we thinking about dogs, but we're also thinking about veterans. This can be a really traumatic thing, a traumatic week. So please keep them in mind as we move forward. And we're going to lay out some of the parishes and everything throughout the week and let you know.
What in the world?
But let's leave folks with a beautiful shot here.
Rainbow.
Yeah, thank you, Laurel Carly. Actually, Juanetta Herbert sending in another photo from Denham Springs. Look at these beautiful shots. That's a great one.
That's real?
Yeah, from
Look
Watson.
at that thing, all the way.
Look at those clouds.
I didn't know. It was like AI or something.
Well, you never know these days, right?
I don't know.
Give you a little test. Do any of you know the technical term for a double rainbow?
No.
Wait, there's a technical term?
Supernumerary.
Supernumerary.
I'm trying to be like Dr. Steve over here. And,
Okay,
just
with the facts.
sound smart and teach a thing or two.
He just dropped all sorts of now. I don't know that I've ever heard that.
Is there a technical term for single rainbow? Is it just a
rainbow?
numerary?
I actually can't answer that.
Okay, we're gonna find out.
I think a
Just
rainbow. Just a
numerary.
rainbow.
Numerary, yeah.
Super, and then just
Rainbow,
normal.
boring.
A normal rainbow.
I'll take it. Either way, they're beautiful.
You're learning me a few things.
Yeah.
You're learning me. Did you already know that?
No,
Yeah.
no, but I didn't care.
Johnny's not feeling. Johnny's like, bring back Dr. Steve. He's not feeling it.
Yeah, no, I'm just.
He wasn't feeling the facts when Dr. Steve was giving them to him either.
Oh,
That's
okay.
it.
That makes me feel better.
It does, yeah. Same treatment.
How'd your weekend go? Did you do some lawn work?
I did a little lawn work, but
Yeah.
I still have
A little bit more to go?
I still have a tree I need to cut down.
But you
Really?
beat the rain? You were okay in this heat?
Yeah, I like it about a day after a light rain.
Yeah.
Because it's not as dusty.
I
Okay.
got you.
And
I
right
got
now,
you.
my neighborhood requires
there's
you
your rainage.
to a bag if you get too far down.
Oh, really? The HOA is like,
Look at
come
that
down on you.
today. Is that serious, Jared? What?
It's hot.
We're doing what we can.
What do you mean, what? You've been looking at this forecast for the last 4
I don't
hours,
watch
Johnny.
this show.
He's just on it.
If you're looking for the perfect companion for family fun and adventure, or wanting to find adventure beyond the ordinary, experience all that the Toyota Tundra has to offer. Save on your new Tundra right now at Team Toyota, I-12 and O'Neill.